your party overall, now that Trump is in office, we're not seeing the same kind of response that we did in 2017 when he first took office. It seems like Democrats are lost. And tell me if you disagree with that in terms of strategy and what comes next. And, you know, you said that Democrats who attended the inauguration and called Trump a threat to democracy were essentially being hypocritical, because why would they go if that's what they really believed? For the Progressive Caucus and for progressive Democrats and all Democrats.
But also, you have to remember, Trump himself did not attend Biden's inauguration.
Yeah.
Even though he was the outgoing president that was supposed to, you know, help with that transition. They didn't have the decency to invite the Bidens to the White House. And so just the level of indignity that they'd shown and disrespect to tradition, to me, said no one should show him dignity and respect.
Do you think President Biden handled that wrong? Because, you know, he greeted him, he said, welcome home, he left him a letter. I mean, he followed all of the traditions that typically you see an outgoing president follow. President
Biden has always been a real American, a patriot. And I think the fact that he did not have a peaceful transition and it was challenging for him, wanted to show the American people how to do it and remind them. And I think there were some exceptions of some of the folks that could have been there for that sort of purpose. But to have the mass number of people that showed up that really didn't have a reason to be there.
You think more Democrats should have skipped it?
Yeah, to me, it sent the wrong message.
And what is that message?
That message is that this person that we told you is like going to destroy our democracy and is currently in the process of dismantling everything we hold dear. I'm going to sit here and congratulate him and pat him in the back and clap for him. That's not a good message.
Do you include President Obama and Secretary Clinton among those people?
I just do not understand why they would attend.
So what do you want Democrats to do? How do you want your colleagues to handle a second Trump term? We've heard from some people like Dan Goldman of New York saying, not everything's a five-alarm fire, pick your battles. Do you view it that way, or do you think it needs to look more like it did in 2017?
No, obviously we have to pick our battles. I don't think we have to be present for the ceremonial things. This is not a chummy person that, you know, this is not a person that we want to be chummy with. When there is an opportunity to work together to make life better for the American people, we do that. When it is just standing around and clapping, we don't do that, because this is not someone we should normalize.